Thunder! Minor technical hiccup there on my way to the stream. Mere moments behind. That just means that we have to get stuck into a little bit of Rest and Saga immediately. Before He-Man, which yes, I am going to return to for the time allotted this day. Let's get straight into business. I've got to move the window. Let's get straight into business with no delays. No man can delay Rasta.
Yes, we do.
Oops. A little quieter. There we are. So beginning. We're gotta keep the skills ye sharp. The Corvus more, as is the law of the realm. Ah, yes. Look at this expert level play here. We are accumulating significant skill. Warrior Bond.
With my spear.
Well met. Hail, Happy New Year. And a Merry New Year to you. We've got the bison clamps, the bats destroyed. Look at this. No match. Hey, up. These Ghoul Masters. Oh, they turned around as I turned around. We don't really want that great sword at this juncture. First boss falls easier with the claws. Bison clamps. Rastan 2. Maybe the lesser of the three, but it's master of its own style. It's a game I've come to admire in the playing of it. It's the first beast. Dealt with. Excellent. Oh, excuse me a second. You pardon me. I've returned. I've missed the timing of... Look, we're stuck behind the lizards. That's alright, we'll deal with this. Who knows how many hidden icons might be in the skies here? Oh, God. Oh, now we're talking. The fireball bison clamps are pretty good. Look at the command of the terrain they give you. But they don't destroy these invulnerable lizards. Big problem. See, level 2 no match. If you go way back in the streams, there were times I'd play this, and I wouldn't get any further than, like, level 2. Or the true death area was the water nymph colony on the 3rd stage. But even that's becoming natural to me now, although I'm losing health rapidly here. Well, preserve my life. That's the lesser of the health pickups, that one. We've got to make it through the dragon pipes up here. Look at that little gremlin down there blocking. No longer. Oh, that was folly. I accidentally blocked one of the flames, which makes it respawn quicker. Oddly enough. Not all of the flames are like that. Actually, this is going to be tough. I might die here. Simply because... Oh, maybe not. It's hard to get through there without touching the fire. Oh, the great sword. I'm on time this day. Slightly late, actually. For 3-hour heroic fantasy power hour. Now, this is a tough part as well here, frankly. Oh, damn it. Forgot about that uppermost one. Now we're in big trouble. Just attrition through. Now we're -1 life. Well, we usually are -1 life at some point. But it's a grim omen all the same. Alright, the Gorgon. There she is. Look at this battle strategy we have to employ. The timer ticking down. The Gorgon still takes several hits, man. Many hits. There she goes. And now we're level 2 and fit to fight the Centaur. You wicked people. How did you like my assault? Here come tough enemies. Round 3 ready. I should like a great sword if I can get one. Oh, the sword and shield, it might as well. Oh, the speed up, we're finished. The speed up dooms us. I advanced too quickly. None can survive with the speed up. It seemeth good, but proveth evil. Another. There's no speed down pickup, unfortunately. Proving pretty good for this section, though, isn't it? Ah, the great sword. Hey, the water nymphs. I wonder if by some mega fortune we'll get through. My eye was itchy there. There's the time pickup. Oh, we got him. Never mind. We don't want that. Sword and shield be gone. See how you can't... Oh, you can slightly maintain height. if you hold the jump button down on these descending platforms, maybe it's not as death sentence as I thought. But that is a big problem, because if you lose height at some point, you can't regain it while under the effects of the speed up. Oh, I landed on... I didn't expect that to be my cause of death here. This isn't the best of attempts. Maybe I should rethink my speed up policy on certain sections. This here would have been the test, though. Well, you can land here, and you can speed to the end of the platform and jump off right away, like there's that feature. But any super precise leaps, big problem. I think we can get through this level with speed up. It's actually a pretty good thing to have, perhaps. The centaur. Dealt with. You parry his attack and then blast him back into the wilderness. I would rather run away. But no! Timidness does not conquer. Rastin. The words of wisdom. This has several precise jumps that are hard to do if you've got the speed up. Maybe it can be mastered, though. Maybe you can get full value out of the speed up. And if you could master the speed up, then the timer would be less of a problem. I'll have to... Ooh, full health. Bison clap. Have to put it under theoretical testing, maybe. Fire does not go up, because it doesn't return to the sky. Remember? Fire and wind come from the sky. The gods of the sky. And crumbs. I'm going to take the speed up and see what happens. See, it's very good for this section, because you have, like, the advantage of just being in places first. I don't think it can be relied upon in the platform area. The temple section. See, the battlefield section's over already. Oh, we're clearing it quickly, though. So this sort of thing, where we need to be right on the edge of the platform, further out like that, that's very difficult to get with the speed up. Maybe we can manage the speed up, I don't know. So this one's gonna be bad. Oh, there. Okay, that's good. Maybe I'm wrong about the speed up. Maybe it makes jumps like getting off this easier too. Getting on there is going to be harder. There. But this, what do I do about this? Because I can't gain height. Oh, no, you can't get over there. Oh, Rastin. See, here I normally stop part way and jump because I don't have the speed up. I can actually gain height and make that leap. I don't know how you do that with the speed up. The Lion Man. You block 3 high, 3 low, shallow jump, and he goes over the top like that. Oh, block 3 high. That's the pattern. Oh, I jumped too high. dealt with. So I'm consistently getting to the last stage here anyway. I think one more attempt of this and then we'll get down to the real business. Or the other business anyway. I would not dare imply that this is not real business. The stone... Oh, the stone master threw it over my bloody shield. Hopeless. The stone master. We didn't even see him. He's like a mini boss. There, Death Double L. Oh no. Starlight loser. Alright, we'll try again. Maybe the speed up is the true way. Yes, rocks also come from the sky. Yep. Oh, the Snake Master got a hit on me early. As he sometimes does, that's not a sign of disaster. Yep. Seems to go out the same distance whether you're standing or crouching this weapon. Bison grunts. Like that. Ah! Oh, the sword and shield. Be gone. See, this is a prequel to Rastan, technically. And by the time of Rastan, he's learned the true weapon. That speed up we can take. It does feel really good when you've got the speed up. See how much advantage you can take here in battle. Oh, good. Rastan. This is such a different game to original Rastan, you know. It's a mystery why they went with this, but I think it works ultimately. And the ultimate balance. Hop. The speed makes the dragon pipes a lot safer. Oh, claws. Oh, what? Ah, the great sword, the true weapon. See that expert parry? Ah! Like that. Oh. What? Oh, it dropped a sword and shield on top of me, that bat. Ye gods. What am I doing? No, you're right. Bubble Bobble sequels, great example. Each Rastan game is uniquely different from the others. Maybe Taito just didn't like to repeat themselves, like a true master craftsman. Oh my god. These are some rare deaths. Extremely rare deaths. Executive deaths, actually. Look at this satisfying blocking there. Hop. No speed up yet. Here, let's do it with the speed up and see how we fare. Does give us, like, a lot of leeway in the dragon pipes. You see, we can just sort of go without too much fear. Although I should have paused there. That also was bad. We don't want any of that sword and shield malarkey. Wait for that. This is the time. Now this is the part that'll be difficult. Whoa! Perfectly. Oh, damn it! Accidentally nudged the controller back and fell to my doom. That was perfectly positioned there, Raston. Well, for a start, what an oaf. This also would be the question, but we can easily pass down here if that's the case. Right, if we don't want to risk some horrible death there on that last jump. I'm down to one life, though. I wonder if there's a more efficient Medusa battle strategy. Such things have been spoken of in the philosophies of Plato and Aristotle, but I don't think they're confirmed. Modern men doubt these matters. Modern men are fools. Always heed the classics. That's why this game has a slightly Grecian tone to it. The tone and atmosphere of this game is radically different to Rastan. The sprite does look like a younger version of Rastan, though. Ooh, farewell, my drow. Hey do, merry do, my hearty. Oh, sword and shield again. Shield again. Sword and shield again. Oh, the cruel fates. Hold. Now, good work, Ashley Nito. Carry on. Good luck to you. That part was a lot easier with the... Whoa. Oh, that's health. Out of the way, the blades. There we go. I don't know. I guess that would be worth investigation. Almost anything's worth investigation. Up. I also don't credit balance very much. Or at least I don't credit in the same way most do. Parry, parry. Oh, Rastan, not being able to turn in mid-air is a real bane upon Rastan's skills in battle. Listen to this music. We got Prince level score here. Many times lower than our previous score. It's nice music. Nice music. All right. Enough of this. Enough of this for the moment. Rastan, step back. Ba-ding. We've got to revisit another game. We've got to revisit. We've got to revisit the Commodore 64. Oh, I've got to make progress in He-Man. I got to make progress. Masters of the Universe. Attach. I'll press play on. Hang on. Katow. I've got to do this. Attach. There we go. And then Katow. There, crisp. Run! The dangerous terror quake. I have my map. I've actually got a digital version of my map. Here it is. This is what I made so far. There's the garden up in its little pocket universe up there. There's the castle. This is what it looks like. I haven't put the most recent developments under the fall there, down in like the Beyond the Mirror. Castle Grayskull is also a slight fiasco. That's what it looks like, kind of crinkled bit of paper here. Scrawled by my very hand. It's going down. Back down to the thing. Bing. I have it right in front of me, that I might scrawl additional upon it. Now, this doesn't even have Cracktro music, man. What on earth? I need a pen. Hang on. I'll be right back. I've got to go and get a pen. I've got to get a pen. You lot wait here. Hey, hey, hop. I'm back. Now I've got my pen here just in case by some phantasmal chance we get slightly further. There's King Radnor, falsely named King Radnor. There's a few mysterious misspellings in this. Like, I'm not sure whoever made this game, or at least whoever typed it in, were particular fans of Masters of the Universe, because there's a lot of misspelled a couple of misspelled names, mysteriously. I've got a question for you. Do you think we need to defeat Evil Lynn before going through the mirror? Like, if she's in front of that crevice, what if we come up from that crevice later and she's waiting for us, and if we don't defeat her here, but she throws a spell of locking at our feet, so we might need to lock something later. It's all a gamble. It's all a big gamble. Now, this game also has a time limit. A time limit. We've got to go east first. Never mind King Radnor. I guess we can talk to Radnor. Go, my son. Search out He-Man. The earth tremors more violently. See these earthquakes. Skeletor's up to something earthquake-related. Right? Every time there's a quake, it means time has passed. Southwest. Here we are in our room. And it was push post of the bed. A panel slides open on the southern wall. And we go south. Look at recess. Now you got to look at certain things to reveal objects that you can pick up. And when that happens, it says you have found something of worth. And it puts it up in the room description there. It's got, we've revealed the Sword of Power with He-Man's inner sanctum here. Does the king know this was added to the palace? When did these renovations take? Maybe the sorceress is behind it, no doubt. Take Sword of Power. Look at this. There's a mighty flash as you cry out, "By the power of Grayskull!" A moment later you are the mighty He-Man. The earth tremors more violently. Oh my god, we gotta go north. Let's waste no time. Arrest many contractors? Yeah, probably. Banish them to, like, banish them to Etheria. North east. Then east again, and this is a very important part. You have to type get wax. There's wax on the walls. You scrape away the wax. Now we've got the wax. Now we go east again. Oh, wait, not east. South to the courtyard. Then northeast to the road. I think if we go south, we wind up in the garden. Look at garden. Something of worth. Get time link. I'm not sure what a time link is, but we got to collect them all. Now we can go southeast from here. An unsightly tip. Well met, Maury. I do well. Now we can get bones. Now we go northwest. This is a lot of time we're using getting these bones. These better not be. There's paper there as well, but it disintegrates when you touch it, which makes me think I need some other thing in order to get it. Or it's it might just be nothing as well. Which frankly doesn't seem too likely to me. I go north. And then I go east. See the inn in the distance there? Here we are. We're at the inn. We can go south from here. The crowded Man-at-Arms Ale House. Look at people. You see a familiar face. Ah, Man-at-Arms. This is good. Talk to Man-at-Arms. I must stay and help these poor people rebuild their homes. But take this new weapon I have recently perfected. Take Moleculator. Oh, the Moleculator. It's the most mysterious thing. When you look at it, it says it's to destroy burrowing creatures. But how to use it, or what it even is exactly, is a complete mystery. We did find a use for it, however. West. We've got to get back to the courtyard. Southwest. South. Is that what it is? A mole taser. I can go east and west. I'm going to go west. Action. Crimson Kurenine. 25 months of power. Well done. Welcome back to the true time zone. This is the moat of Castle Grayskull. Something stirring beneath the murky waters. Jump over moat. Alright. Now we were stuck in front of this drawbridge here for like an hour. Who can recall the exact thing you've got to type in to open the drawbridge? You can look at the coat of arms and it's a skull and crossed swords, and fair enough. But what is the way? It's actually on my map. I put it on my map. There it is, over here on the left there, right where the it's sort of Castle Grayskull. It's just half a map. It's been given up. There it is. That's what you got to do in my wild penmanship. You have to type in hit coat. The drawbridge lowers to allow entrance. Enter castle. The earth tremors more violently. Alright, now we're in the castle. And even though we were heading west, you don't leave the castle by heading east, which was a huge shock to me, frankly. You go to the math room by going east. The abacus and the minus manacle are here. Get all. I got all of those things. Now I go back west. Inside Castle Grayskull. And if I go south, if I just go straight south from here, I think the private chambers of your benefactress, the sorceress. You notice the sorceress hovering in a beam of light. You can go north. Talk to sorceress. 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 If you can hear me, tell me where you are. Well met, old conch. Welcome, my friend, she says. Skeletor is behind this plot to ruin Eternia. Look at Skeletor there on the right. What a great illustration. Restore the time links, and I will give you a weapon to defeat Skeletor. The weapon of time will benefit you twice. Your reflection will aid you in your journey to the Shadowlands. The sorceress vanishes. My reflection will aid me. Alright, north. There is something else we've got to get here. I can go south, east, and southeast. We go southeast to the clock chamber, isn't it? The Greenwich room. The Greenwich room, really. Open clock. Get. There's a turquoise there. Get all, which is easier to spell than turquoise. I can go northwest, southwest, and south. I go southwest. The magical travel chamber. The time gate towering above you. I can go east. How do I get to the boudoir from here? Ah, here we are. This is the boudoir. A thin veil like white curtain moves slightly in a breeze on the eastern wall. I had an idea about this. You open the curtain with care and reveal a small alcove. Look at alcove. In the center of the alcove is a tall rostrum. Look at rostrum. The rostrum has clock faces carved onto its surface. Read. This is my idea. What if I type read? Look at faces. But whoa! Both are incredibly ugly. These are clock faces. Get all. Alright, never mind. We're wasting valuable earthquake hours here. We'll come back to this if we can think of it. I thought I could read the faces, but no. Get rostrum. No, it's a tall rostrum. Maybe I can. Get rostrum. Nope. You can't get the rostrum. I can go northwest. Let's get out of here. We've seen all the areas in here, I believe. I can go north. And from here, I go northwest. Now, the way to get out of the castle is you have to type go drawbridge. This took some time to figure out as well. Go drawbridge. And we can go east before the thing gets us. Now we've got to really quickly get back to the castle. Go north. We're here at the courtyard, north again. And south from here. No. West. And south from here leads to the mirror chamber. Walk through mirror. Oh, what's the thing? Enter mirror. You pass through a whirling rainbow of
That's how we do it. I did it with my spear.
The Micro-B 2000 has appeared. For 2 months of power. Yeah, thank you. Very much appreciated. Q save. Now, quick saving actually takes time. It counts as an action. Now, here we are in a small underground vault. This is what we're up to at the moment, technically. Now, we can take the mirror with us. We can't normally lift it, but if we type fit manacle to mirror, it reduces in size. There's a small mirror manacle fitted. And we can take it with us like that. Now let's go west. There's another time link here somewhere. You're in a large, echoing chamber. The sound of running water can be heard coming from the south. I go south. Suddenly you feel a vicious swipe in the air as Mantanna, the Bane of Eternia, attacks you. There he is. And you have to act immediately. There is no time. You have to attack Mantanna with sword. And if you don't type with sword, you lose. Your sword of power cuts the terrorized Mantanna and he vaporizes. This is such a high action game. You're in a chamber filled with glowing stalactites. You can hear a distant echoing ticking. That I haven't solved either. Oh no, wait, that's a clue that the time link is here, I think. Stalactites. Is it Mantanna or Mantanna? See, there's a time link there. You also see time link. And there's a frictionless cuboid south of this, blocking a passage, but I don't know how to deal with that. The more actually, we never went to the fall from this position. Like, I can go east from here, and the ground opens up beneath your feet and you fall. You're crouched on a crumbling ledge which protrudes from the side of a deep chasm. Wait. This is what you do. Wait. Wait. It's no longer able to support your weight. The ledge crumbles and you fall. But instead of dying, because you wait, you land in a new cavern. It's littered with small rocks which roll around your feet. I'm going to Q save. Oh, suddenly the ground bursts open and a rock monster emerges, grinding its large boulder teeth. This is where we use the moleculator. we can see Rockbinder. These are the beasts that have been enslaved by Skeletor in order to cause the earthquakes. What you do is you throw Moleculator at Rockbinder. The monster is smashed to smithereens. Only his head remains intact, and he pleads with you to spare his life. Will you spare him? Yes. Thank you, He-Man. I can help you. The moon shines, the pyramid preserves, the diamond is pure. The moon, I'm going to write this down. The moon shines. The pyramid preserves, the diamond is pure. But then we wouldn't have gotten this clue, Ralph Wiggum. And He-Man would not kill in cold blood like that. He would spare a man. He's a chivalrous hero here. Now, you can see the Rockbinder's head, but we can't pick it up. Unless... Oh, how do I make a quote? How do I make a... It's one of these keys, isn't it? I thought it was 2 on the Commodore keyboard. Get Rockbinder's head. No, I'm sorry. It will take me eons to reform. I guess I can't get it. I guess get Rockbinder would have been enough. Look at rocks. Nothing special. It keeps updating the area we're in, as was the style during this era. Let's go... I think west leads to something. I did spare him. The Rockbinders can reform. You're in a cave littered with small, perfectly round rocks. A sloping path continues down. You can go east. Get rock. Down, I think... Well, I don't know what happens when you choose not to spare him. If I go down, I think I die instantly. If I go east... And then... I can go east. You stand in a low fissure. You can go east and west. See, we can see... Are we outdoors now? So this is very strange, because we can see the sun, and we can see the birds. They might not be really there, like the text doesn't mention them. We can go east and west. The problem if we go... Oh, we went... Yeah, if we go east, there's an army of large scorpions. What do we do about these? If we go back west, can we just leave, I wonder? Who knows? Who knows with Rockbinders? Yeah, we don't have the Moleculator anymore. I think it's just gone. I think you need to use it against the Rockmaster. Now I've got my small mirror. Got some wax. The 2 time links. An abacus, a rock, and some turquoise. And what do you think we do against these? This is as far as we've gotten in this game. Eat rock. Oh, that won't help you at the moment, and there's no guarantee that it ever will. It's not an option. I wonder if the scorpions can actually be defeated. Here, look at them. Attack scorpions. That's how it spells it. With sword. The leaders fall beneath your blade, but more soon take their place. Attack more scorpions. You fight on until... Oh, you just defeat them? You just fight them. It's not even a... That's good. That's good, man. You just fight them twice. Like, when I did that once and then, like, ran out of time and the Earth was destroyed, or Eternia was destroyed, I just assumed that would be a, that would be a part where you have to have some clever way of dispersing the scorpions. But no, you just keep fighting them, you win. That does not work on the moat monster. Back at Castle Grayskull, there's something in the moat. And if you stay in that screen, tentacles come up and grab you, and you can cut the tentacles away, but they keep coming. Yeah, I thought I'd be throwing the turquoise or something at them. Man, who knows? I can go east, though. I've got to put this on my... You stand upon the summit of a mighty crag. You notice a cave entrance below you. You can go east. Is the cave entrance where I came from? Hang on. Scorpions. Summit. Alright, this is getting out of hand. This map is no good. You stand in front of it and attack repeatedly. The classic method. Hey man, he doesn't take no guff from no scorpions. Cave entrance below me, huh? This is a beautiful illustration here. This is Rastan territory, isn't it? More than once have we made comparison with the terrain in Masters of the Universe and the likes of Rastan. Now, we can go east from here. East was the way we would go. Look. Small, but just big enough to squeeze through. You're standing inside a narrow fissure cut into the rock by the quake. So this is where we came from, isn't it? If I go east from here, we're back on the summit. Yeah, okay, good. I go east again. You're on the edge of broad, infertile plains. You notice a circle of ancient stone heads. Look at that, man. This looks great. It's first rate. Yeah, the art book we looked at the other day, or day before yesterday, specifically outlined the directest, like, influences. It was Frazetta was named first and most primarily, specifically, Frazetta-type scenarios. And they cited Conan, Flash Gordon, and Star Wars. Right? Flash Gordon being a great Sword and Planet kind of scenario as well. And an isekai thing, sort of. By the lore of the film. What do you mean, Flash Gordon approaching? Look at heads. They're covered in moss. You get moss. The moss drips slime onto your hands. It does, hey? Do I have the moss? I do have the moss. Great. Maybe that'll help somehow with the frictionless rock. Those are extremely high quality. See, that's what I said about Masters of the Universe. It's built on feet of gold. Like it's built on these enduring, almost timeless, like fictional structures. So its destiny had all these advantages, right? It was It was built for success. Because during that period, of course, like, Conan's still popular. Frazetta's work, Frazetta was all but a household name. It wasn't quite a household name in the sense of Neil Armstrong, where everybody just knows his name. But if you were in a house that had any reason to encounter fantasy artwork, you would have known the name of Frazetta. So Frazetta, very popular. Obviously influenced the imagery. Now, the summit... I've run out of paper. This is the plains. Oh, that's wrong. Hang on, I'm going to have to make a new summit subsection. Summit subsection. Plains, where the heads are. So I got the moss. I can go north from here. Whoa, north and east. I'm going to continue east and see what happens. You're on a pathway which skirts along the edge of the plains of the Shadowlands. You can go north, east, west... Oh, God. I can go north, east, west, northwest, and northeast. Holy camoly. Yeah, you would have run into his art, even if you didn't know his name. Kind of like Patrick Nagel. Patrick Nagel comes up a fair bit. Even if you don't know his name or who he is, you instantly recognize his artwork, because not only was it used frequently, it was copied over and over by beauty salons and like fashion magazines. Actually, just in case you don't know Patrick Nagel, I must have something of his in the archive. Let me have a look. One would hope. Although I don't normally have that sort of general... Let me have a look in here. Let me have a look in the rest of this. His work's extremely famous and good. Apparently I don't. At least not... At least not within instant reach. Huh. I'm quite surprised, actually. The Duran Duran cover. You're right. I was spelling his name right. I thought, now I must be spelling his name wrong. That's weird. I thought I saw this in the archives. Maybe it was mislabeled or something. Anyway, this is it. This is like a classic image, sort of dictated a whole style that recurred frequently and became of its an icon unto itself, sort of. Very beautiful and striking, right? A very sharp comment on superficiality and like the ghosts of people that kind of emerge when you only sort of see them. Like you're going past on a bus and you only get the surface sensations of a person. And you have to imagine the rest. That's why the skin is stark white and everything else is so sharp. And there's a lot that can be said. That's a whole other topic, and not the usual topic of these lands. Normally we're talking about fantasy artwork. I suppose you could make a case. But well, whatever. It's not the usual fare in these lands. You recognise, that's what I mean, Rocky Raccoon, exactly. You because you've seen it 1,000 times. You've just absorbed it. It's part of the environment. It's well, it was part of it. I don't know if it is so much these days, but I think even today you'll see like a Nagel girl on like on the not billboard, on the signage for this or that, like hairdresser or places like that. Still quite famous. Let's get back to He-Man. Disregard. Back to He-Man. I'm mousing my way back to the emulator. Here we are. Patrick Nagel. Well, what an oaf. For a start, if he had any sense, he would have drawn some barbarian warriors and made a real name for himself. Now, what are we doing here? So there's nothing here. It doesn't say there's anything here to look at directly. Let's go northwest. Does it say northwest? Yeah, northwest. Oh, the Shadow Weavers is ensnaring you? What? The Shadow Weavers... Shadow Weavers what? Attack Shadow Weaver with sword. Your blade meets no resistance as the shadow weaves toward you. The Shadow Weavers... Yeah, what does Nagel know? You get out of here. Jump over Shadowy. What fun! The Shadow Weavers is ensnaring you. Can anyone interpret what's happening here? Like, Shadow Weaver is a character. Maybe it's not indicating a character. It is preparing to drag you to your doom. Is it? You see a Shadow Weaver preparing to drag you away. What if I go southeast, Shadow Weaver? Oh, the Shadow Weaver binds you and drags you away. That's going to be a game over, I guess. You're dead! Look at Skeletor. That's the... They even made, like, a statue of this pose I saw last night. Kiss the Shadow Weaver. Is this Shadow Weaver as in, like, an individual, or is it the... Shadow Weaver shows up in She-Ra, if I remember correctly. Or is it like a generic beast? Well, that's interesting. You are dead. Yes, I want to play again. If you say no there, the game ends. It kicks you out. Alright, Q-load. Now we're back underground. No, the rock monster is here, grinding its large boulder teeth. So we're back to this stage. There he is. We can see his picture. Throw moleculator at Rockbinder. He pleads with you to spare his life. I spare him. Thank you, He-Man. The moon shines, the pyramid preserves, the diamond is pure. Now from here, I'll go west, and there's a sloping path that continues down. Get rock. Look at path. And if I type down, I think I die in peril. Suddenly molten lava showers down. The earth tremors more molten lava. Press a key to continue. You're dead. That is an extremely sudden event. Molten lava showers down. You are dead. Oh, He-Man, he met his end in the molten lava. Hang on, just give me a second here. Is there a category for this? I bet there's not a true category here. Yes, there is. Oi! And there's 9 followers for the super adventure. I'm changing the category to this to reflect the true action. Gotta reflect the real action. Ah, Skeletor lies. He-Man lives. Q-load. Excuse me, Radnor. The Shadow Weaver, huh? Throw Moleculator. Oh, you don't have to type at. Look at that. I spare him instantly, for I am He-Man. Oh, you can't get ye Flask, Janice. You have to sit there and just imagine why you can't get ye Flask. West. Get Rock. East. The north, south, and Dennis away. Now we'll go east again. East for the Scorpion Masters. Scorpions with sword. More. See, that implies that it's going to be a numberless horde of scorpions. Yes, well, Mensky, look, we can get past the scorpions. You type attack scorpions with sword, and then attack scorpions with sword again. You fight on until the army lies defeated at your feet. That's it. Instant win. And then we emerge on the summit of a mighty crag. This might be my favorite, picture so far. This or the next one. Because we can also go east. Oh, Conan NES. Did you buy it? Not worth the cost. Alright. Did it have the box? Or is it just cartridge? The box is what you want, because that's got the artwork on it. I guess cartridges do too, but ain't no box. Yeah, cartridge only, not worth. I wouldn't bother. It's because it's the box is what you want, because that's what you see. You might as well have... If you could collect just the boxes, I think you'd be alright. I reckon... Not true... Well, I don't know, it all depends. But a respectable method of collecting NES games, if you were driven to do so, would be to get reproductions of the boxes and display that. Because it's the artwork and the back of the box... And you emulate the actual thing. The manuals you'd probably also want, I suppose. You just want them on hand. If you wanted to collect that sort of thing. I wouldn't go for the original, stuff is interesting, but I don't think it's... To me, I don't understand the drive to possess, though, the original boxes. Surely a good quality reproduction is even better. So long as it's produced with fidelity and the art stands out well and very bespoke boxes I could understand, ones with special fold out parts and things like that. That's worth preserving. Janus, the power. 21 months of power. Yeah, thank you. Janus 3003. Let's continue our journey east. I can't reach the mindset of the truly in-depth collector, personally, who is somehow driven to accumulate the fullness of whatever the... I wouldn't collect all of the NES library as some people do for some reason. I'd be more interested in a specific subset, if you're into Castlevania, you'd collect Castlevania stuff. And you'd have a shelf with all your Castlevania things, your posters and your figures, and you'd have the games, and you'd have all this ancillary, interesting business. Magazines where it was on the cover, or where there was interesting articles, Japanese art books, all that sort of thing, you know? But whatever. That's more my sort of mindset. Now we're here. The ancient stone heads. Look at heads. They're covered in moss. You can get moss, even though it doesn't put it in the... The moss drips slime onto your hands. Oh yeah, the mini comics. I'd like to read those again. I think they're preserved at that Masters of the Universe, like Vaults of Grayskull site someone linked last time. Now we've got the moss. We can go north from here. What's north from here? I don't know. North. Ah, it's the Shadow Weavers! Before you stands a Shadow Weaver preparing to drag you away. South. Damn. What if these are all dead ends? What do we got? Moss, turquoise, rock, abacus, time link, wax. Sword of power. We've got my small mirror. I can't move because I've wandered into the Shadow Weaver. What if every direction here leads to Shadow Weavers? Although we just left the plains in the northerly fashion, I'm gonna write Shadow Weaver. Shadow Weaver on the map there. Oh, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. That's a good game. I think McCall played it recently, didn't he? On like Christmas. I've never gotten all the way through Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, but it's a good game. People poo-poo it a lot, especially like it's annoying when you see people like complain about the sword fighting scenes. Ah, it's random. It's not random. That's a complaint I've heard more than once. Where it's random and you can't. All the enemies have like patterns that you can discern. It's like Punch-Out. Like they've got patterns. And admittedly, a lot of the time the answer is to stand there and attack repeatedly without moving. But that's a separate issue, right? But it is a good and engaging game. Yeah, the sheriff got him with a spoon. Hey, that's it. It's a spectacular game, right? There's a lot of spectacle. Now, what should I do? Remove manacle. The mirror expands. Right, Shadow Weaver, I've got my mirror set up. Point mirror at Shadow Weaver. Oh, that won't help me? The Shadow Weaver. That is out in the Shadowlands. I better Q-save closer to that area. Throw Moleculator. There's a villain in Silverhawks called Molecular, which I thought was pretty good in that ancient age. Takes a while for this game to update itself, though. This is probably written in BASIC, which is a bit slow, BASIC, but that's normal. West one step. Get rock. East. East. Yeah, I love the movie as well. It's underappreciated in certain circles. Yeah, what do you want to melt him with? That's right. I forgot about that. That was in Big? I'd forgotten what movie that was from. I don't remember Big very much, except they wanted to make a toy out of a building. A building that transforms into a giant robot or something like that, which I think is an awesome idea, but I think the movie poo-pooed it. Maybe I'm out of touch. Now we've got to go... We can go east again. Now Scorpion Battle. Yeah, ahead of his time. That interactive comic book idea. That's ahead of his time idea concept. Might not have been feasible during that period. Alright, defeated. Q save. I can also take one move back, can't I? That's something I haven't really experimented with too deeply. So I guess I can test which directions lead to Shadow Weaver here. Can I get Moss instantly? Yes, I can. I get Moss there. Then I go east, and then it just expands into 1,000 directions. What if I go north? A lowland pathway. Oh. So this doesn't lead to a Shadow Weaver. I can go north, south, east, and west. Seriously? I continue north, I think. You're on the eastern edge of a quaking swamp, which gives off poisonous fumes. Look at swamp. As I've said, and no more. Alright. Yes, I'm writing... Well, it's getting a bit cramped here. Swamp. What should we do with the swamp? Enter swamp. Let's see. Oh, the gases overpower you. Okay. They instantly overpower you. No, I haven't seen any Adventure Call sketches. I don't know what that is. Bloody Skeletor. Yeah. You will perform the exact series of actions, He-Man. Look at King Radnor. East. East. Get moss. So that was a swamp. We go to the path to the lowlands. Northeast, northwest, northeast. So if I go north, the lowland pathway, and then east, you're on the barren plains of the Shadowlands. Piles of flint stacked neatly on the ground. Oh, I found something of worth! A broken runestone. Ooh. Ket runestone. I got it. I got a runestone. Save. Look at Runestone. It is broken in two with runic writing. Read writing.
I choose the X.
I choose the X as well. The Grayskull Power Company. Appropriately enough, for 9 months of power. How are you dealing with the fluctuations caused by Skeletor's latest plot here, his earthquake plan? The time links have been destroyed and scattered to the 9 winds. I wonder how many time... The Sorceress didn't even tell us how many time links there are. The earth tremors more violently. I'll show you. I can go west, southwest, southeast. This is a big open area. But I can go southeast, which is interesting. This is the Flintland. Oh, Beastman! You also notice Beastman ready to attack. He is leering at you, ready to do battle. I know how to deal with the Beastman. This is southeast, right? Beastman. I notice Beastman here. Attack Beastman with sword. Up. Whoa, he dodges the blow and captures you with an impenetrable bubble of darkness. Oh, he does. He's too quick. Beastman is all of a sudden Skeletor's top henchman. The diamond ray. But that makes those who see it. I know what it does, Furface. No, do not load a save game. I disregard the show as far as... The characters aren't done the best justice in the show, even though the show is keen. The character designs are so great for all these characters, man. Q-load. I just got my rune stone. And I went southeast. If I go southwest... Why, that means... Yes, good, I'm on the plains. Alright, what's the good plan against Beastman? What have I got? Moss, turquoise, rock, abacus, a broken runestone, wax, the sword of power, the small mirror. If I go east, we'll get Beastman. Oh, I don't get Beastman. There's a gully? East from here? East from where? The Flint? Oh, from the Flint, the gully. I wonder how you defeat Beastman. You can't just attack him. That's unique in this game. Everything else has just been attacked directly except Evil Lyn. You have to type jump, and then He-Man automatically attacks. You have to say jump spell, actually. Or at least that works. A gully. I continue east. A pathway near a torn valley. There is a river to the east. Oh, Beastman! Oh, Beastman. Bomb. Look at that. Back one move, that stands for. Oh, yeah, the fish bones. Do you think that'll work? To do battle? Where is Beastman? What is Beastman even doing here? Well, okay, how do I phrase this? Give fish bones to Beastman? What if I talk to Beastman? Give fish bones to Beastman. We might have just died. Oh, he's ready to do battle. Alright. Talk to Beastman. I bet this doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. He's ready to do battle, though. Throw sword at Beastman. Damn it. Alright. We're in front of Beastman. Attacking him results in failure. Oh, well, right. It doesn't put a... Wrestle Beastman. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't put a space. Hang on. Nothing special. That doesn't seem right. I don't know how to do that. Okay. I talked to him already. No, it's not an option. Yeah, he's not leaping upon us, which is something, but the earth is tremoring pretty violently. Moss, turquoise. The wax. It's also possible. I'll give him a give Beastman a cold one. Or a Norglear in the tongue of the Dark Elves. Give him a Norglear. Anyone else got any good comments for Beastman? I can go north from Beastman. Maybe I can just go north. I can go north from here again. I can go south. This is an awfully large area. On the edge of Blood River. You just leave Beastman there. You notice ruby red reeds glowing sparsely along the river's bank. They're fibrous. Ah. Make rope from reeds. What? Swim in river. Oh, I'm refreshed. Look at that. Alright, we got the reeds. Reeds. They're fibrous. I've got moss, reeds, turquoise, rock. Surely the Sword of Power is enough to clear this entire adventure. can only go west from here. I can go northeast here. Oh! You're on the central plains of the Shadowlands. You notice long burial mounds running parallel with your path. You've found something of worth. They're the homes of the long-dead Shadowlanders. Golden Clock Cog. What? That's for the clock, I guess. Look at Cog. Solid gold. This is one of the sorceress's cogs, alright. From here we can go north. I haven't been writing these. Too bad detains you. One move back. What do you mean? Too bad detains me? Alright. Attack Too Bad with a hyphen. Too Bad is awesome, by the way. Too Bad's a great character. In my estimation. What? He detains me. Listen, Too Bad. Too Bad detains you. I'm in detention. Too Bad. Look, man. Hang on. I see nothing special about this Too Bad. Now, what if I just type attack? It won't help me? What do you mean detain? Too Bad detains you. Too Bad. Oh, crush reeds with rock. Good idea. Ah, it's not an option. Throw Too Bad. Like in every episode. Oh, well, I don't know about every episode. Apparently I can still go south, though. No, he detains me. Too Bad detains you. What do you do with Too Bad? Alright, this is the stuff I've got. What about a turquoise? Give turquoise to Too Bad. Here, Too Bad. Oh, it worked! The two heads of Too Bad argue about the gem allowing you to pass. Look at that. Well, Too Bad evaded. You were traveling along a road. You noticed Too Bad there. You noticed Too Bad. There is a path to the north. Too Bad is arguing with himself in the middle of the road. You can go south. North. Too Bad defeated. You're on a road strewn with rubble. Look at rubble. I have no idea where I am. This game advertised like 80 locations, but a lot of them are miscellaneous, like, area. As soon as we came out of the underground there, it's been miscellaneous open paddock. Well, nothing special in the rubble. I can go up. You're on a high hill. A high hilltop with the evil shape of Snake Mountain just visible to the west. Oi. You're on massive winding stone steps. At the summit you can see the large, fearsome entrance to Snake Mountain. Oi. We gotta look at this. Time is running out for Eternia. Hello. You are standing beneath the gigantic entrance to Snake Mountain, home of your foe, Skeletor. You also notice large brass cauldron teetering on the battlements. Is that gonna kill me? Anyhow. Enter Snake Mountain. They've got a cauldron ready for me. Look at cauldron. God. Go in. Go in. Go through entrance. Oh, He-Man. Enter mountain. Hit coat. You can't get into Snake Mountain. Like, you just can't get in there. East is the way we came, isn't it? What if it's secretly not? Large energy boulders are crashing down the steps. Jump or be crushed. Oh, thanks for the advice. Jump. I jumped, though. I didn't do it properly. Jump over boulders. Oh, throw rock at cauldron. Jump west. So the major quake time has run out. All right. Yeah, we're getting somewhere with this game. Skeletor will triumph. Well, what an oaf. Why can't I walk into Snake Mountain? I guess one does not simply walk into Snake Mountain. Well met, Chief Smash. Look at the progress we've made. We don't know how to defeat Beastman. What was my big plan? Southeast from here. There's a river to the east. Beastman is ready to attack. I can't go east, though. I go north from Beastman. Then I go north from here. Don't I? Oh, maybe I don't. Blood River. Oh. Can I just get Cog from... No. I've found something of worth. We need to make peace with Shadowlanders. They live on the dark side of Eternia. Eternia's got two suns, doesn't it? It's one of those binary star systems. Or it's in one of those. And I can go north from... Did I go north from here? Too bad detains you. Here we are. Too bad. Give turquoise to too bad. Oh, what if you didn't get the turquoise? What if we didn't get some vital thing way back? That's always the anticipation or the anxiety of adventure games such as this. North. Up. Q save. There's Snake Mountain. So, based on like the time limit, there's a lot of... There's like a lot you can do. Like you can get through this pretty efficiently, I think. I don't know how tight it is. Like if you have to... make no false moves exactly, or what? We still don't know what to do with the stirrup-shaped boulder near the abyss with the light. Now, that's a pretty big problem. Ah, the side art's great. No doubt. I go west. The massive winding steps. Look at this awesome illustration of Snake Mountain here. Very imposing. Yeah, they do look like the Spider-Man that's on the side of the... That's on Commodore 64 as well. What? You also see rock. Get rock. I already have a rock. What? I don't have the rock. Didn't I get the rock back in the caves? Get rock. Rock. I got the rock. So throwing the rock just got it out of my inventory, basically, and it didn't go on at the cauldron. You don't have it. But the rock is... Okay. The entrance to Snake Mountain. Enter Snake Mountain. Enter entrance. Oh, enter entrance does it. Boiling oil showers down upon your unprotected body. Alright, as predicted. Enter entrance. Come on, man. Ugh. Kill Jester, that's an Ultima move. Alright, that'll be the cauldron. Enter entrance. Yeah. There's a lot more to discover. So we can see the evil Snake Mountain just visible to the west. What if I go east from here? You're walking along a smooth, gently curving roadway which cuts its way through the land of shadows. You can go south or west. You're on a road strewn with rubble. You can go north and west. You're on a road strewn with rubble. You can go up, east, and southeast. Where do I go east? Oh, there's so many roads strewn with rubble. North. Okay. We're on the high hill. Oh, down gets me back to the... There's too bad. What an oaf. Wait, I've got... moss. I've got moss. The Shattered Shadowlands. South, east, west, and northeast. North, south, and east from here. You're deep within the Shadowlands with Blood River. We haven't been here before. Flowing to the south. You can go look at river. Oh, we can't go south. I can't follow the river. Can only go west. You just get detained by Too Bad. Oh, we're back here. What am I doing? There's Beast Man. So can I go? Oops, that's west. Oh, we're in the gully. Go back east. There's a river to the east. If I go east, it'll take me back. Oh, Beast Man stops you. Beast Man blocking us from going east. Okay, this is the true problem. If I attack Beast Man... No, you can't throw the moss. The wax. Has anyone got any ideas against Beast Man? Maybe we need something we haven't even gotten yet. Oh, Beast Man. What have I got? The abacus. I tried talking to him. Yeah, I gave it a go, Ralph. It didn't lead to anything. Here, large mirror, Beast Man. He's just sort of blocking us like Too Bad, except we can walk away from him. Oh. I can't walk right through him. Oh, I got an idea. What if I just punch him? What do you mean you don't know how to do that? Seaman's main move. Time is running out for Eternia. Yeah, we're in the last few moves then. I haven't solved Beast Man. Walk through Beast Man. Maybe what he does gives us a clue. He dodges your blow and captures you with an impenetrable bubble of darkness. Okay, a bubble of darkness, huh? That's a game over. This whole Shadowland country. But there's a lot of mysterious stuff still behind us. But what about Evil Lyn? I have no idea how to get back to normal lands. I think you must have to do everything in like a proper sweep, and you come out here into the Shadowlands fully equipped. So what must I do with that boulder then? Yes, maybe something to do with the Shadow Weaver. I don't even know how to get back to the Shadow Weaver now. Down. This has been a good attempt. We've made some progress. There's the abyss. There's the... I think the light might have something to do with Shadow Weaver as well. Like back in the cave. Like if I can capture the light somehow, I might be able to use it on Shadow Weaver. We can dispel the shadow maybe. And if we can do that, maybe we can get past the Beast Man. There's also the frictionless cuboid. Because I don't know if we can get back to the opposite side of the mirror. The mirror room. Actually. Maybe I can get back any time. Oh, you can't walk through the mirror? You'll need both hands. Maybe I can do that. All right. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I can't think of what to do with the cuboid, with the stirrup-shaped boulder. I had an idea that maybe you could make some sort of slingshot with that stirrup-shaped boulder, but I'm not sure. Look. Well, that's too bad. No, I don't know, man. The problem could be anything. North and southwest. If I go west from here... This is the open plain with the sculpted heads, right. And if I go north from here, there's Shadow Weaver. And if I go east from here... Well... You can probably also get past the lava, right? Somehow. The pyramid protects, said the Rockmaster. The diamond is pure, the moon shines. Yeah, I looked at the... Oh, these heads. Are these different heads? This is a different head screen. I thought I was back at the other one. Oh! The sign of the speculum. That's the key. Now we can walk through the mirror, because the sign is there. Get Moss also, He-Man. Oh, you roused the sleeping Moss Man. Hail, Moss Man. Ah, look at him. He-Man. Now I know the land can be saved from Skeletor's evil hand. The earth tremors more violently. I'm aware of that, Moss Man. Bloody Moss Man. You pass through a whirling rainbow of colors. Where do I wind up? Oh, we're in the Chamber of Mirrors. I am He-Man. Oh, we have the clock cog, though, don't we? How did we get there? But it's such a walk to get back to Castle Grayskull. There's not enough moves. So I think I'm right to leave Evil Lynn there as well, as a matter of fact. Oh, south. South from here. Jump moat. Mossman didn't really give us any. You see lowered drawbridge. Can I go in by typing? Look. No, southeast. Oh, time is running out for Eternia. You're telling me. Ah. Ah. Well, this Ophi man. What? Oh. I found something of worth? Another turquoise? Wonder if I can just say gem. Oh, no, I don't. Put cog in clock. Oh, He-Man. This is a golden clock cog. It's not yellow for no reason. Get all... Yeah, PC beeper. Use cog. Use cog on clock. Fix clock. Fix clock with cog. It doesn't say there's... Like, the face, the hands are missing. Like, that seems to be the big issue with the clock, is that the hands are missing. But we've got a clock cog. There's got to be something. So we can mirror our way back to the upper realm. But we can't really get back to where the abyss is. So there's something we've got to do in that immediate mirror area that we otherwise don't have access to. All right. Yeah, maybe talk to Mossman a second time. I don't know. We certainly need to go to Castle Grayskull very early, don't we, to get the Minus Manacle. How did we get to Mossman? Well, maybe we can talk to him, like... He did say he knew, but I sort of took that for him, like... He said, He-Man, now I know that Eternia can be... So I thought that was because He-Man's on the job sort of thing. Too bad's there. Never mind too bad. No, you become He-Man, like, very quickly. It's one of the first things you can do. I don't think it's something to do with too bad, because you can just get past him, sort of. I think he's just an obstacle. No, was it west from here? Here we are. What if I just touch the moss? Look. Talk to Moss Man. What? Oh, there was a word used in the manual. What? Have a look at this. We might be able to do this. There was a word used in the manual, and you just remembered, but it's one of the example phrases. This might be an important thing. I had the manual here somewhere. No, that's the start screen for the last thing. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's the start screen. Oh, where is it? I don't know where it is. I want to show you this. This is the manual. Look at the example phrases. There's enlist Orko. Is the Go Palace. Talk to Randor doesn't work because his name is spelt wrong. Drop Hex. Ask the Sorceress for help. And Fit Manacle for Mirror. Maybe ask for help and enlist Mossman will be of assistance to us. I don't know about any of that, though. Enlist Mossman. I will do all that is in my power to help you. Mossman is with you! Mossman is with you! Look at this! Enlist. We've enlisted Mossman into our service. Mossman is with us. South. Mossman is with you. You bet he is. Maybe he can batter Beastman. I was actually thinking he might help with the swamp. Because there's a poisonous swamp. Now, how do I get back there? Do I go west? Mossman is with you. North. Oh, Mossman stoops to the edge of the swamp and begins to drink. Mossman remains to digest this foul brew. He just instantly drinks the swamp, I guess. Of a dried up swamp, you see Mossman. You can go west and south. West! Enter swamp. You're standing on the edge of a large lake. You notice Merman crawling up from the water, about to attack. Ah, look at Merman! Attack Merman with sword. What do you mean it won't help me? A bloody Mossman's behind me. I used to take Mossman for a villain because he looked so fierce, right? His toy looked quite fierce. He never did in the cartoon, from what I remember. Mossman's toy was great. Ah! Merman slips an electro bond onto your wrist? What on earth? Ah... Oh, Mossman. Alright, now we've got a new problem. How do we deal with Merman? Attacking him doesn't do anything. Which is baffling, but we give, we do get, like, a moment. Yeah, Mossman's doing well enough. We couldn't ask more from Mossman. Yeah, I never had a Mossman, actually. I remember having Mossman in my hands, and I think I was about to get him. But then, for some reason I didn't. It might have been influence from my mum saying he doesn't do anything, because he didn't have some action feature. So he wasn't good value. I remember having the packet with Mossman in my hands, though. My mum didn't think Mossman did anything. Look, I was quite happy to have... Because I had an imagination, I didn't need action features on my toys exactly. In fact, they're a minus sometimes, because they sometimes ruin the sculpts with weirdo extra features to disguise mechanisms and what have you. Oh, Leech. Leech is one of the figures that those sisters I knew had. I remember I think they had like a lot of Hordak stuff, because I think he was the villain of She-Ra. I don't know if girls usually would go in for oh yeah, enlist Radnor. I am sorry. I must remain to govern my men during these troubled times. Q-load. I wonder if, like, little girls got, like, the Hordak figures, like Horde, which were, like, evil warrior figures, just because, like, he was the villain of She-Ra. So it's sort of an in to the boys' toys sort of stuff. I don't know how successful She-Ra was. She must have been somewhat successful, though. Hard to compete with Barbie, exactly. But there's a fascinating angle going on there, where, like, there's, like, a boys' and a girls' focused side of the same universe. Brothers and sisters playing in the same universe in probably radically different ways. You know? Have to analyze the Crystal Palace playset or something to see what see what it was. And boys have got all these warriors and scary monsters and stuff, and I think the She-Ra stuff is quite different. To cast a speller, what's that all about? Anyway, I had a specific memory. Like, I remember I was over at their house. We were playing in the backyard, and we weren't playing with action figures. Like, we were just pretending. We were going to be He-Man. And I remember being specifically annoyed that the eldest sister had dibs on He-Man. Like, she declared she was going to be He-Man first. And I was like, what? But I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I should be He-Man. But no, she was He-Man. I don't know who I wound up as. I think I was Ram-Man or Man-at-Arms in the end or something. I remember being, like, annoyed and bewildered that a girl would choose to be He-Man. I thought, what is this? Yeah, Polly Pocket and Mighty Max is kind of the same. Do they exist in the same universe and interact, though, in, like, the surrounding fiction? Is that a thing? Does Polly Pocket and Mighty Max do that? I don't know. Maybe I was Teela in spirit. Who knows? Maybe they were trying to maneuver me into being Teela, or the sorceress or something. I should have been King Randor and gone back inside and kinged from the kitchen. Now, where am I going? Southeast. I remember that clearly now. It was oaf. There was a Mighty Max game on the Super Nintendo. This is a specific instance of a game getting, like, reading about it in a magazine. It gets a really good review and it's recommended you play it. But that's one of the earliest times I can think of, I don't want to play it. Of thinking specifically, this doesn't appeal to me. What, Mighty Max? I'm not into that. Even if the game was so brilliant, I wouldn't be interested in playing it, because it doesn't have, like, a theme I'm interested in that can actually snare me properly. Now, what was I doing? Southwest is my plan here, isn't it? No, Tim Curry is a villain. Oy. West. Get Moss. You rouse the sleeping Moss. Mossman is so good. I'd be Mossman these days. Resting in these enchanted zones. Enlist Mossman! I will do all that is in my power to... That's not how he talks. Whatever. Mossman is with you. Now, where do we go? East for south from here. I should Q save. Because Mossman. West. And it was north from here. Mossman stoops to the edge of the swamp and begins to drink. What an interesting solution. Now I'll go west one step. Or do I? Hang on, what if I... Let me go back east. And if I enter the swamp from this screen... Oh, merman is crawling from the water. Fish bones at merman. Alright, I'm out. I'm out of ideas. Oh, he just got me? Looking at my inventory takes time. Oh. Come on, man. Merman. Oh, Stinkor is lower on the totem pole than Merman. Stinkor was way down there somewhere. Ah, but he uses his powerful stink to repel or destroy. Mossman is with me. Or do I just go west?
That's how we do it. I did it.
With my spear. Ah, the Witch King. The Witch King G. The Witch King 117. 10 months of power. Yeah, thank you. And how goes? Now I have a new idea. Oh, squeeze. Thank you, Basil. If we find him, we'll hug him. And I will, Basil, I promise. But there hasn't been any sign of any snake men in this so far. I can go west and I can go west from here, which leads to another bit of swamp. And what if I go south from here? What if we... Oh, the Shadow Weaver is ensnaring me. Oh, so this leads to the swamp, huh? Has anyone got any ideas about Merman? Like, well, we've been lucky earlier that the enemies could be dealt with directly, but it's just not the case anymore. We got past too bad. Yeah, maybe we can conjure him. Conjure, squeeze. You would also have to spell his name right with the correct number of squeezes, of S's and Q's. Conjure, squeeze. Was that his name? Squeeze. He was, no, the Shadow Weaver. Oh, the shadow. We're being ensnared. Your blade meets no resistance as the shadow weaves toward you. Oh, damn. I thought maybe if I... Yeah, fishing rod would work. Maybe King Radnor's got one. Tanglor, that's a pretty good name. Let's It's more of a She-Ra villain, though, with all of the flowing locks on all of the, like, the toys on that line. They all had, like, big hair. Surely Tanglor would be an ultimate villain there. The She-Ra toy didn't look much like She-Ra, actually. You need, like, later ones that reflect her actual design. Like, it had the weird, circlet headpiece thing and all that. Alright, never mind this. Never mind Skeletor. Now we need to find a way to deal with Merman. And we need to find a way to deal with Beastman. These are the things. And we need to figure out what to do up in the... Back in the... Oh, the Preternian tour. That's a whole other thing. They're really getting into the sword and sorcery stuff there with this primordial age where the snake men come from and everything. Origins, eh? There's all these different lines of figures. Like, I don't even know which is which anymore. I don't know what's going on. Listen, King Randor. What if we could have had Man-at-Arms with us this whole time? If we could enlist Man-at-Arms? Oh, man. You can't get very far as Prince Adam, I don't think. You might be able to get the Moleculator, but you won't be able to get into the castle, because you need the sort of power. You probably can't deal with Evil Lyn either. She'll probably get you. She's there to block you from going that way. I think Evil Lyn might just be a dead end, but she does that thing. Like, she's specifically got a locking spell. So, like, we need to lock something, I think, by dropping it when she's in front of us. See, there's the Classics lot, Mensky, and there's the Origins one. And I'm not sure I could tell them apart by looking at them. I've got my Classics Skeletor and He-Man still on my desk, and Megator as well, who's huge. I don't think I even liked Megator that much. I think I just wanted him for the flail he carries. I had some use for it. Actually, he's not bad. I do kind of like Megator. He'd be an interesting foe for He-Man. Alright. Now, what was I doing? Southwest, southeast. Piles of flints. Oh, God. Now, Mossman is with me. That's right. Mossman is with you. Origins and Masterverse. I saw there's like a Ninja Turtle crossover, which immediately put me off. I was like, ugh. I was talking to the elf about this last night. I said, listen, man. I said, Ninja Turtles. I used to be into it when I was a kid, but it's like the one thing that I've completely turned on, and I have no time for it. Every time I see anything Ninja Turtles related, I just think, ugh. And I back away. And I don't know what happened. I cannot determine the source of this. But I have a big distaste of the Ninja Turtles. I may hate the Ninja Turtles. I don't want to play any of the games. I don't want to look at them. I have no interest. I don't know what's going on. But that's like the one thing from my youth that I have completely rejected. I don't know what's going on. Now. Yeah, maybe it didn't go away enough. Ninja Turtles didn't really disappear, did it? At least not in any big way. Yeah, well, even my favourite turtle would oscillate. It was originally like Michelangelo. And then at some point I claimed it was Donatello. And then at some other point it was like Raphael. It was never Leonardo, even though I think he might be the best ones. But now I just think, at some point I was super into it, though. But, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I can go north from here. We walk from here. Yeah, Mossman. Talk to Mossman. He-Man. Alright. I like that you can enlist these characters. That's a whole other thing. Mossman. Leonardo's got the most sensible weapon. Sword's the most direct. So we can enter the swamp, and in the swamp, Merman comes out. I think we've got to do something with the light. Hang on. What if I just throw a rock at him? Yeah, the original comics of Turtles was like something you only heard about. It was pre-internet, right? Because you couldn't. Oh, damn it! You can throw the rock, but it just drops it. And I can't attack him with my sword for some reason. You couldn't just get access to the original comics. Yeah, there's a lot of Daredevil. I heard there was a lot of Daredevil in there. They're probably good, but I don't know, man. It's like, it's just Ninja Turtles. I'm not into it. Yeah, Quarterstaff is good. Quarterstaff is good. But it's not like a direct weapon like a sword is. It's not as versatile as a sword, surely, as a weapon. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But what about two swords, as Leonardo wisely carries? Who's got a Mossman solution for me to type in? Because nothing else has been working, Treadbull. He's going to put the electro binds on me, and that's it. Yeah, roll it at him. That's a good point. Kill Mossman with sword. No, you can't do it. Oh, Merman. Oh, that's Moss. I typed Mossman like an oath. Oh, you're right. Treadball is right. I've gotten my men confused. Yeah, you don't want to cheat too much. Like, you don't want to just look it up. Because if you don't look it up, every time you make a bit of progress, it's like magic, right? It's magic. I think on this attempt, I'm going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to go and see if we can figure out something else to do in that cavern before we go through the mirror. Right? Well, I'll figure it all out. Maybe throwing the rock at Merman. I type Mossman instead of Merman like an oaf. Look, no matter. We go east. We're Prince Adam at the moment. You go east, then south. Hey, this isn't the right place. North. East again. The Crystal Corridor. Get wax. Do you think I have to not hyphenate Merman, even though the game hyphenates him? Maybe I'm typing... You don't have to type. Maybe you just say attack with sword. Where is my room? Oh, right. It's in the previous chamber. Then southwest. Push post. Look at recess. You have found something of worth. Throw my voice at me. That might work. Get sword. This is the pivotal moment. There is a mighty flash as you cry out, "By the power of Grayskull!" A moment later, you are the mighty He-Man. Press any key to continue. Alright, good. We can go north from here. Kiss Bar, I don't know about that. Northwest. I mean east. East. Man, there's an awful lot of guff you gotta do in this game. Look at all the guff. Yeah, better kiss chat as well, for good measure. Wait a minute, there's like all glass and stuff here. What if I say get all? Do I have a bunch of glass? No, I don't. Cover the area mingled with the soil thrown up by the quakes. Get shard isn't a thing. Oh! Shard of glass! New thing! New thing! Shard of glass! Write it down on the map, brother. Get glass. Get glass. My mind is boggling with all the places we can put a glass. We've been too hasty. What else have we, Of course, Treadbull! Of course, all of these games are omens of the upcoming He-Man game, which will be the good or ill. We aren't sure which yet. Get bones. Rungs!
That's how we do it.
3 months of power. Yeah, thank you. We got the bones. And we leave the paper there because it falls apart anyway. I think there's something more to do with it. Northwest. Yeah, the Thesaurus Market. We can go north, west, and southeast. How did we get here? Yeah, the stable. Can I enter the stable? See, I'm second guessing all these things. Like maybe there's something. Oh damn! Where am I going from here? Northeast. Solid Gold Road. East again. South. Here we are in the Man-at-Arms alehouse. Look at people. Talk to Man-at-Arms. This new weapon, the Moleculator. Yeah. Get Moleculator. We've got it. Enlist Man-at-Arms. What? Oh, I typed it wrong. Enlist Man-at-Arms. What? Oh, well. West. Southwest. South. Q-save. Like, maybe there's something we can do with Evil Lynn. Ah, but she does that locking spell. Hang on. If we go here, then south. Oh, there she is. You also see Evil Lynn. It's been torn in two by the quakes, leaving a giant chasm. Maybe there's something else we can do with the chasm. You also see Evil Lynn. The Moleculator destroys the Stone Master down in the earth. Up. See, cast a locking spell at your feet. And if I jump spell... See, this might be all there is to it. You have avoided her spell and hack at her with your sword. Evil Lynn disintegrates and vanishes. Can I enter chasm? It leads nowhere. And I know for certain I can't jump over the chasm. That locking spell is going to be very important, I feel. We've got to put something in front of it that will then be locked. No, Ralph Wiggum, I think I'm getting somewhere on my own. I might be wrong, though. Jump over moat. Hit coat, the most exciting move in the game. Enter castle. You can't get out of the castle by saying exit castle, or by going east. That's the math room. Yeah, Evil Lynn is keen. Two-word combos. Maybe. Open clock. Get all. South. Or southwest. What's south? Oh, it's the boudoir. We know that because there's a veil-like curtain in here. There's a tall rostrum. has clock faces carved onto the surface. Whoops. Both are incredibly ugly. Now, this is wrong. Hang on. Clock faces. You see nothing special. What on earth? Oh, Saber Raimu! Well met. How's your text adventure acumen? Well met. Good, you've appeared before the end of the stream. This is good. It's an omen. Clock faces. See, this means something. The clock faces. You'd think they'd have some sort of meaning. Oh, clock faces. This isn't even the clock. It's not something I can get. And I can't get the rostrum. Examine rostrum. No. I don't know, man. It's a mystery. It's the magical travel chamber. We're in the time gate. Alright. A shard of glass, though. What do we do with the glass? And then we go south. There she is. It's the sorceress. And now this time, enlist sorceress. What? Restore the time links and I will give you a weapon to defeat Skeletor. Alright. Examine the glass. Good idea. I feel like look is the same as examine, but I bet there's like some unique area where you have to say examine. What if there's only 2 time links and we can get the weapon before we go through the or go down the plummet to like the Shadowland area? What if that's a thing? There's 2 time links that we can find. Go drawbridge. Oh, what? Oh, it's Jawbridge. Go Jawbridge. There we go. Look at this. This is another great illustration in this game. There's some very good graphics in this game. Now, Evil Lyn is still alive. What if we can reflect her spell at her? We might need the mirror for that, but... what if we can capture Evil Lyn? What if I can reflect spell? I'm going to try that first. Oh, there she is. Oh, too late. The spell imprisons you and you are overwhelmed. There's Skeletor there. Enlist! Yeah, enlist Evil Lyn. Yeah. No doubt that's what Skeletor himself typed in to get her on side. Yes, I'll play again. Q-load. This Q-load function's very good. I'm just going to go north. This will take me to the courtyard. Then north. Then west. Then south. Here we are. I walk through the mirror. Ah, does it work after? Good question. Maybe I don't have to go through the whole thing. Not sure. Now there's the mirror. But we can't get this mirror to Evil Lyn. Like, that's not an option. Oh, maybe I could have used the glass. The sound of running water can be heard from the south. That's Montana, the Bane of Eternia. Oh, there he is. Although it says Montana up there. What is it officially? Montana or Montana? It'd have to be Tenna, right? I think I called him Montana in the art book yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Your sword of power cuts the terrorized Montana and he vaporizes. We've got 15 minutes left to do something. Look. Stalactites. I beg your pardon? I must have spelled it wrong. Oh, stagnant. Look at stalactites. You've found something of worth. You see a time link there. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. East leads to the drop, and south, you're in a large square cavern. You notice a large cuboid blocking an exit to the south. It has a low friction surface. Push cuboid. Anyone got an idea for the cuboid solution? Get cuboid. Yeah, we've never got that response before, actually. Would the wax help? It's not an option. You can't strike the cuboid. What would defrictionalize the cuboid? The cuboid. What have I got? Fishbones. Kick cuboid. Did I try just hit cuboid? Q save. Throw moleculator. Nope. Cut cuboid. Well, I don't have the moss. I can't get back to the cuboid after I've got the moss. That's like the central problem. Otherwise, moss would be a good idea. Carve. Cuboid with sword. I don't know. It's the cuboid. Oh, can you go long distance? No, Go Palace is not available. Enlist cuboid. Enlist really got a response there, actually. What if it's one of the rock men? Go Palace was in the manual. Oh, excuse me. The cuboid. How can we get a grip on the cuboid? We can hit. We can hear a distant ticking. I thought that was a clue for the time link, but I guess not. We can't hear the ticking in any other screen, can we? Examine. Maybe the ticking is the machine that Skeletor's using. Was it a machine he had? It might be down here. East. And if you go east again, in a smaller cavern, a fall of large boulders blocks your exit to the south. Push boulder. You roll the boulder aside and clear a passage to the south. Now we go south. You stand within a deep underground tunnel. You also see a giant stirrup-shaped boulder at the edge of the deep abyss. Stirrup-shaped boulder at the edge of the deep abyss. Could I push this one? I'm sure I must have tried this. No. Oh, what do you do with this stupid boulder? Stirrup-shaped boulder. Do you make a catapult out of it, like slingshot style? If we could get a giant rubber band. But more interestingly, in the south... Oops, that's north. Excuse me, I struck the wrong key. There's a light streaming from a small crack. It's a small crack. And we can't enter the crack. It's not that kind of, like... It's too narrow. The only exit large enough is north. Nah, man. What do you do with this crack? Maybe it's just scenery too, that's the other thing. We're eventually going to run out of moves, but there must be something we can do here. We've definitely got to have something to do with a cuboid. We may have also missed something somewhere. Like, what if I could get the bed sheets from my bed? That's something I didn't even think of. He-Man cutting Prince Adam's bed sheets all over the terrain. That'd work. Father Dougal has He-Man bed sheets and Father Ted, doesn't he? What do we do with this stirrup-shaped rock? Can I say... Oh, not like that. Look at... Spell it the other way. Stirrum. Oh, it's a strong support. It takes that. That's right, it says it's a strong support about this stirrup-shaped boulder. Get on... Stirrup. Get on boulder. Ah, you can't get your flask, man. Well. Nothing into the abyss. This guy, He-Man. What's the answer to this eternal riddle? You gotta go, Dennis. Push stirrup. I think it's like a... If I just look at stirrup, it's a strong support. No. Oh, that's the Major Quake. Ah, yes, that's our last attempt. We've no time left. Skeletor will triumph. Eternia is doomed. We're going to figure this out eventually. We might need to eventually have hints. But it's still and for the moment, it's an intriguing puzzle. Yeah, good work, Skeletor. I say nay to play again. We've been tremored. Big problem. Let's look at this artwork here, by the way. Look at our nice side art. Look at Teela in the jaws of Castle Grayskull. Does she use that staff in the old cartoon? Like, I can't draw to mind her using the serpents. She uses it like a quarterstaff in the 2002 version. That's a whole other matter. I guess that's what I'm thinking of. It's like she becomes a sorceress-style character in there. Ultimately. The serpent hood looks really good. She looks good in that costume. But whatever. Let's get a swift round of Nastar Warrior or Rastan Saga 2 to close us out. It'll have to be extraordinarily swift because we've got 0 time left. Right, according to this. Oh, I do have a slightly more time than I thought. It's alright, because I was a little late starting. We've still got to reach the 3-hour mark. That's the rules. Yeah, they rarely used weapons, but they were accessorized. Did the original Teela toy have the serpent staff in it? Probably did, actually.
Yes, we do.
3 minutes until the end of all things, or the end of the stream. Or less. There's the skyscraper in the background. See, this is how you deal with problems, He-Man. You do a bit of this. What a useless pickup that was. Oh, great swords. Bison clamps. There's the speed up. I'm going to experiment with the speed up. So I think I might be able to, like, use it well, ultimately. But I don't know. Oh, damn, we lost the Electro Bison clamps. That's alright. Who needs them? The speed up will carry us through. Oh, we got the greatsword again. This is terrible. I didn't anticipate getting another greatsword and not having bison clamps. We're gonna have to put in... Oh, we've got the bison clamps. We're gonna have to put in some performance against the boss, actually. Because we don't have the claws. This is gonna have to be a master level maneuvering. We do keep the speed up in the boss room, though, don't we? We've got just enough time to do this, I feel. Ah, like that! Good work, Rastan. That was an extremely good performance. The greatsword's the canonical weapon against that boss, according to this screen between levels. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. We're nearly down. We're nearly finished. Whoops. We've nearly reached the... Uh-oh. Oh, Rastan. We've reached the extreme edge of the stream. Oh, Rastan, what a move. Oh, the speed up. We may yet survive. We've still got this devil behind us, though. Never mind the sword and shield. Oh, the bats. Oh, God. You've got to know where the bats come and be ready positionally to deal with them. It's a little bit of a problem for Rastan. Oh, here we go.
Enough talk. the crypt!